then this recipe is for you. These are my chicken skewers, sweet and sour style. They've got peppers, onions, but also that beautiful sweet pineapple that makes these so tasty. We've also got a sauce, which will please my husband. If you've seen some of my other recipes, he does like a sauce. So if you like the look of it, I'd love it if you hit that like button for me. If you're new here, then my name is Susannah. Welcome to the channel, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. If you do want a copy of this recipe, it's over on my website, www.susannaskitchen.uk, and you're able to print it over there as well. So thanks everybody for clicking on the video. Let's go and make sweet and sour chicken skewers. So to make my sweet and sour skewers, I have done a little bit of prep to start with. So we've got chunks of pineapple, onion and peppers all there. I am going to cut up some chicken as well. I'm using chicken breast. Of course, you can use thighs. I'm just not a lover of thigh meat. And I know that's really going to be controversial because everyone else loves it, but not for me. So in my saucepan, I want to create my sauce. Some of the sauce I'm going to use to coat the chicken skewers, and then some of it will be for serving. Right, in my saucepan, 175 millilitres of water. We need to add our sugar in. And remember, this is sweet and sour. I'm going to go with 40 grams of sugar. We need some vinegar. I'm using white wine vinegar, any sort of clear vinegar. A distilled vinegar will work, around 50 mils. And then we want a tablespoon of soy sauce. And then we also want some of the reserved pineapple juice. I'm not going to put too much in. You saw there, I just poured a small amount in. We'll see how we go with that. Now we need to heat this to dissolve all of that together. But we also need some other ingredients to thicken that up. We're going to be using some ketchup. Oh, and I meant to add in my garlic. I'm using garlic granules. You can most definitely use fresh garlic. If you're going to create your sauce with fresh garlic, I'd add a little bit of spray oil into the bottom, cook off your fresh garlic, and then add the rest in. But for me, I'd say probably 1 garlic clove crushed. So let's just add a little bit of garlic in, probably like 1/4 of a teaspoon. Now we need to make a little corn flour mixture. Where's my corn flour? There it is. We want about 15 grams of corn flour. And I'm just going to dissolve that in some water. There you go. If you add corn flour straight in, it just goes all lumpy and horrible. But that is perfect to thicken up our sauce. Right, I'm going to go and heat this and I'm going to come back. Right, that came to a boil. So now we're going to put in our ketchup, around half a tablespoon to a tablespoon of ketchup. Whisk that in. And then in with our corn flour mix. And then mix that again. I'm going to put that back on the heat until that has thickened. Brilliant. So you want this thick enough that it's going to be able to coat the chicken, and also a lovely sauce to serve alongside. So into there, I'm just going to add some sesame seeds. That was about 1/4 teaspoon. Do you know what? I'm going to add a little bit more. Probably around 1 teaspoon of sesame seeds. I think that's nice. And that is our sauce made. So that was really quick and easy to do. I'm going to be serving this with some rice tonight. You could definitely add a bit of extra veg. Maybe some broccoli would be nice on the side with this as well. So all that's left to do now is chop up my chicken and start making skewers. My sweet and sour skewers here are ready to be air fried. I'm going to spray those with a little bit of oil. Just going to help give them a little bit of colour. And these are really well loaded. We've got the onion, we've got the pineapple, peppers, chicken, bit of a mixture on each one. They smell so good. And by the way, off camera, I coated them with that sauce. So I used maybe sort of half the sauce to coat those, and then the other part of the sauce I'm going to heat up for serving with them later. So let's get these onto air fry. I'm going to choose 190, and I think these are going to take around 15 minutes. Here are my beautiful sweet and sour skewers. We've got a nice bit of colour on the edge there of the onion and the chicken is still so moist and tender. 15 minutes is just right. I've made some egg fried rice underneath mine and I'm serving it with that gorgeous sauce.